Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Here's how you commonly interrupt men's leadership. You undermine his structures, usually in a passive-aggressive way. You undermine his structure, usually in a passive-aggressive way. How do you do that, Crimson Cure? What you talking about, Crimson Cure? You just running black women down, Crimson Cure. You lying on us, Crimson Cure. No, I'm not. How do you do that? What's the passive aggressive way? The way that you really like to do it, and this is for women who get men who are in control, who have the leadership that she claim and cap like she want in her life. I might do a show on that tomorrow. Y'all want a show on why there's such a big difference between what women say they want and what they really want? I think I should get into that. Why women say they want something, and why is it such a big difference between the stuff they say they want and what they really want? I think I might do that. Matter of fact, let me write it down because I will forget it. Do you understand? I'll forget that. I love when a plan come together. Thank you so much again, Norman. You're reading the title right. Here's the way that you do what you do. You undermine men's structures, usually in a passive-aggressive way. The one thing that a lot of y'all like to do is act as if you are being victimized underneath and as a result of his structure and leadership. You act as if you have been victimized underneath and as a result of his structure and leadership. He controlling. I don't know why he doing all this. This just don't feel right. This ain't right. This don't feel right in my spirit. You cry. You have these long, drawn out conversations with him that are circular, that don't mean anything. You're saying but you not really saying nothing because you want to convey to him that his structure is somehow abusive to you without telling him, I just don't like the structure because I don't know how to handle that. I'm so chaotic that your structure actually bothers me. And I haven't been able to get over it. You can't say that. You don't want to say that. Because you know that's going to get you a whole different response. We need to talk about nothing. You don't even have anything specific that you need to really say. Thank you, D+. Controlling is a favorite word. Yeah, that and narcissist. They need to just strike that from y'all dictionary. By insinuating, this is how y'all get yourself in the trick bag. Now I'm gonna tell y'all how y'all get yourselves in these trick bags with these men and why and how the things that you do actually erode and break the relationship that you have. And then you wonder why he changes. You wonder why he stops doing certain things. You wonder why, you know, the dynamic changes over time. By insinuating abuse through and because of and as a result of his leadership and his structure, you get him to compromise his protection of you. Because his protection is more than 90% his structure and his order. His system, order, and structure comprises 85 to 90% of his protection of you. His physical protection is this big because he's actually trying to avoid situations where he would have to physically protect you. Because those are dangerous situations for him because they could be life-threatening. He's expected to lay his life down for his wife and children. So when you undermine his leadership and you get him to begin to compromise, you get him to begin to modify his structure, by playing victim, like he doing something to you, he modifies it to a point where the protection of his structure is ineffective now. It's ineffective. You don't want him setting down rules and regulations. You don't want him actually telling you that you as an adult woman have a curfew. That you as an adult woman can't go to certain places. That you as a grown woman can't hang with certain people. You don't want him doing that because now he's controlling you. What you don't understand is that he's attempting to have control so that his protection can remain effective. This isn't about a power struggle with you. Thank you, Norin. This isn't about him looking for ways to put you under his boot heel. This isn't about him just feeling like he wanna stand on a chick today, so that's what he gonna do. No, that's really not what that's about. When your man tell you, I don't want you out with my kids, or even if it ain't no kids, 10, 11, 12, no, not without me. Or your daddy, or like your brother or something. Some man that would protect you to the level that I would. That's why in Islam, women cannot travel a certain distance out of her city without a husband, a father, a brother. The Arabic term for that is a mahram. She has to have somebody with her that would protect her. Not because she's incompetent to travel. He's not wanting you to come in. Thank you once again, Norin. He's not wanting you to come in at a certain place at a certain time because you're incompetent, but because certain elements happen at certain times. Y'all remember that song, "The Freaks Come Out at Night"? The freaks come out at night. Look, he ain't trying to get his family caught up, especially in times where he's not there to do the protecting. Because if you're out running the street and something happened to you, then everybody's looking at him as to what was he doing. And you know what they're going to ask your husband in 2022, with you being a grown woman? You know what they're going to ask your husband? Why did you let her be out there? Why did you let her? They're not going to say, well, she a grown woman, she was out there on her own. No. They're going to look directly. Hey, Miss Dee, let me wrench you up. Because content creators get wrenches on my channel. How you doing, Miss Dee? Listen,